Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us 9 a.m. on the West Coast, 8 a.m., 12 noon on the East. Welcome, everyone, to Empowered Living. I'm Jeff Isom, the Director of Sales and Training for Nikken. And I'd like you to think about the next 50 minutes, not as a presentation, so much as an invitation to an idea that could be life-changing for you, your family, and everyone that you know. Welcome to our very first Empowered Living. This is an idea that really is ready for this time, and it's an exciting time because whether you have heard this or not, we're in gold. That's right. For an entire year, we will be experiencing 50 years of a company known as Nikken. And today we would like to invite you to get to know a little bit more about our company, our philosophy, its products, a community that can support you as you move towards feeling good every single day and not just once in a while. So, welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us. I want to introduce you to our CEO and president to kick off this brand new empowered living experience. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, would you put your hands together for our president and CEO of Nikken, Luis Kasuga. Luis, thanks for being here with us.
Thank you, Jeff. Good morning, everyone. We are very happy to start this new monthly meeting in the Power Living format. That means sharing a lifestyle to feel good every day. This is an invitation for everyone to take action in their own life for feeling well every single day. And that's a kind of lifestyle that you will hear today from many people that have been sharing this for years. So we have over 50 years of experience in this arena, and we are so happy to share this with a lot of people. And we are ready to bring this to many, many others in their lives. So let's start with this new format of Empower Living, Jeff and everyone, and let's go with all the presentations that are ready.
Luis, thank you so much. We are sharing a new idea. This is a new idea for Nikken that has grown out of a foundation of 50 years. But empowered living is an idea that's quite simple. It's actively taking charge of one's choices, decisions, and actions, leading to personal growth, prosperity, and a positive social impact with balance, vitality, and connection to the world around us. So empowered living is something that can help you not just in one aspect of your life, but in many, many aspects.
Feeling good every day is not just about setting and meeting goals, but about taking control of your life with each action and each decision. That's what we call empowered living. Empowered living means accumulating small actions which, when added together day by day, create a system that guides you towards authentic well-being. There are 5 fundamental pillars that form the basis of this well-being. If you work on them and take small steps daily, you end up building a system that allows you to empower your life. Before moving on, let's pause to reflect. What do you want to achieve? Where are you at this moment? In order to move forward, it is essential to know where you want to go and what you need to change. Everything begins with the mind. Having a purpose and cultivating positive thoughts will help you create awareness and to grow as a person. Your body is your source of energy. By connecting with nature, taking care of your diet, staying hydrated, resting well, and being active each day, you achieve vitality and balance. Family is the center of our life. Supporting your loved ones, spending quality time, and sharing your goals with them strengthen the bonds that uphold the most important relationships in your life. Living in society involves building meaningful relationships with communities that share common goals. Helping others while learning together allows you to grow individually as well as jointly. And let's not forget about our finances. Empowerment entails utilizing your skills to generate income, enjoying what you do, and sharing it with others. But how do we make all this work? Easy. With small daily activities. Those simple and consistent activities bring you closer to your goals without losing your way. Because it's not just about living more years, but about living them fully, feeling good every day. Empowering your life starts today. Start with small deeds and transform your pathway with Nikken.
One of those pillows.
So thank you everyone for joining us as we begin this journey into understanding empowered living. And it really is a simple concept when you are working on these 5 distinct areas, these areas of wellness in your life. You can literally feel good every single day, body, mind, spirit, with your family and those people you care about, and making sure that resources, that needs are taken care of. We want to have a special group of people help us to explore this idea today. Our team ambassador are individuals who have excelled in our company, and they're going to share some ideas of how they enact simple habits each and every day in order to be, to become, to create. We're going to start with Bob and Sue Gruber, who are members of our team ambassador this year, and are going to share with us some ideas about growing and developing and becoming when you focus on how it is you're using your mind each and every day. Bob and Sue, are you there?
Yes, we are.
Yes, we're here.
And unmute.
Can you tell us what are some of the things that you prioritize each and every day to make sure that your mind stays healthy, that you're having a good day? What are some of the things that come to mind for you?
All the wellness things we do. We drink lots of water. We have our shake in the morning. Again, the MCTs are so good for our brain. We take our mental clarity every day. And then we work on a positive mindset. I shouldn't say we. Bob always has a positive mindset. I, on the other hand, tend to not be so positive right off the bat, but I've learned to, and I've been empowered. I mean, truly, the things that I've learned over the years with Nikken have allowed me to be confident that I can control my thoughts and the way I approach things. And it truly is a mindset, and it's your choice. And, we both read books. We both have books that are self-development stuff. I have my fun things that I like to read, but I always have some kind of self-help book in the process. And Bob's an avid reader. He's part of a book club. He's always got a book in his lap. So it's just kind of the way we roll nowadays. It's easier. It gets easier. The more you do it, first you're practicing a lot, and then pretty soon that's just kind of the way things go.
Cool. I love that that's the way you roll. I'm down with that. Bob, any specific things that you think of that allow you to keep your mind healthy and strong and thinking positively and having a great day mentally as a result of that? Anything that comes to you?
Well, early on when we first was introduced to Nikken, I didn't really think Nikken was for me. And but I'm curious enough to find out what Nikken really is. So instead of just crossing it off, my curiosity got me. So I started reading, spent a lot of time on the internet, on the Nikken webpage studying. I went to some seminars with, back in those days, Dr. Goldberg and Roger Drummer. Roger Drummer had a big influence on changing my mindset. And so those things just kind of propelled up through the years. And like Sue says, I do a lot of reading, a lot of studying and things like that. And always looking for ways to improve what we've already doing, and like Luis mentions about our purpose of Nikken being a space for joy and happiness. Well, that means something different to everybody. And so we have to kind of adapt that into our situation. What we do to make us joyful and happy and use Nikken as the vehicle to do that. So that's kind of where we're at. And as far as mental clarity, I know when Sue, after the COVID thing, she was really down in the dumps, being cooped up in the house and things like that. And I've been taking mental clarity for years, and she hadn't. So she got on it, and I could see the change in her. And like she says, I'm more positive than she is. And we've had some very good discussions about what we should do. And she's no, 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 no. And I'm yes, 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 yes. And so now she's willing to listen a little bit more. And so we've been growing. So both mentally and physically. So
Bob,
I don't know
thank you.
if that answered your question or not.
Yeah, and I like that you make this mind-body connection at the end. When our body is feeling empowered, energized, our brain, is able to function the way it's meant to function, with all the neurotransmitters, aligned. We can do amazing things with our mind. And I love that you are the one leading the way in helping Sue overcome those tiny challenges that we have.
Yeah.
Thank you both so much for helping us to understand this idea of how we can really use our mind and make it one of those important parts of our daily routine where we are focused on how we're thinking, the thoughts we're having. We appreciate that. Thank you both.
Sure, thank you.
You're welcome. We're going to talk about a second area that does kind of show how this mind-body connection is so crucial, and that's the idea of experiencing wellness at all levels when we think about our body. And we have somebody who, I know she does this every year because I see her pictures on Facebook, but she goes skiing. She goes on a ski trip. And this is someone who has allowed the importance of physical vitality and really taking care of your body to be something that's so important. I'm going to ask one of our team ambassadors, Barb Satterwhite, to join. Barb, thank you for being here today. When you think about this component, are there any daily, because we're thinking about things we do on a regular basis that really cause you to have energy, vitality, that you're feeling good with your body as part of your physical health? What do you think, Barb?
Oh, yeah. It has to be simple for me. I don't want it complicated. I don't want it long. So I do simple things, but I do them consistently every day, which has been so vital for me. And things like stretching. I don't necessarily have to do an hour of yoga, even though yoga is wonderful. But if I stretch every day, I walk every day, maybe 15 to 20 minutes. But as long as I know and I look forward to it, okay, if I was told I had to go out there for an hour and do something, I might not do it. So I do those little things every day that keep me energized. And this is a little bit of tidbit. So in 2002, I believe, we were introduced to cardio strides. I've been wearing my cardio strides for 23 years. And so for those that don't know, that's a weighted shoe. And so that energizes me. That helps me build my core, keep my physical stamina up. And I wear all our products preventatively. I have my insoles, my back magnet, my neck band, my wristband on all the time. So I love being out. And so the other thing that energizes me is just being outside. I love being outside, and you will feel better. If you're having a bad day, just get outside. And so when I can embrace being outside plus all the replication of outside with our technologies, it's just how I do it.
Yeah, that's so important. That daily movement, when we are moving, that absolutely affects how it is that we're feeling emotionally. How do you incorporate nutrition and diet into your plan for feeling good every day?
Well, that's the other thing, is that you want to do something that does enhance, because our energy comes from within with our nutrition. So you really do need good nutrition. And most everybody understands that our food sources are pretty bad. So I do supplement with a lot of what Nikken has. And that's been a really, really godsend, basically, because I'm on the go a lot, and that really helps me a lot. And I feel, it's a big role, and I feel empowered by the fact that I have these lovely resources, or good resources, healthy resources with Nikken. And so I incorporate those. And when it comes to recovery, oh my gosh, I could tell you story after story after story. And as of late, when I can have something that I can immediately put on that was going to help me recover faster, better, then I feel very, very empowered to keep going and know that I don't have to worry about this. So it's a big deal for me to have the right nutrition, choose the right food sources.
Barb, what would you say to somebody who feels really discouraged that they have, not taken the best care of their body for a long period of time and maybe feel overwhelmed to the point that they can't even take a first tiny step? Any advice for someone who's feeling overwhelmed or discouraged?
Absolutely. What I say is do something you like. Pick something you like to do, whether it's walk, bike, swim, just pick something and do a little bit, 15 minutes every day. You want to, number one, enjoy it. Number two, you want something that you're going to do and look forward to doing. Like I look forward to it. I get pretty down if I can't do it. So just start with small things, start with things that really resonate with you. You don't have to compete with anybody else. It's about taking care of you. And for me, it's maintaining. It's not necessarily proving anything to anybody. It's just enjoying. So small things and frequently, consistent.
Barb, you shared something with me that you wanted to share with the viewers, everyone who is participating today. What was that?
It's 6 techniques, Japanese techniques that I'm sure Louise is aware of, but I find these very empowering. And if you can show the quick little video, then I'll just summarize after you do that.
Okay, let's see.
And they call this techniques for overcoming laziness. I call them techniques to empower us.
Thank you, Barb.
And you'll see this very quick, but
6 Japanese techniques to overcome laziness. Number 1. Ikigai. Discover your purpose in life. Find something that makes you want to wake up each day because your purpose fuels you. Number 2. Kaizen. Focus on small improvements each day instead of trying to do everything at once. Number 3. The Pomodoro technique. Work for 25 minutes without distractions. Take a break for 5 minutes and then repeat. It's a great way to get more done in less time. Number 4. Harahachibu. Don't stuff yourself with food. When you're 80% full, stop eating. This will increase your energy. Number 5. Shoshin. Approach every task like a beginner with the same curiosity as if you were doing it for the first time. Number 6. Wabi-sabi. Embrace imperfection instead of stress over every little detail. Taking action is better than waiting for perfection, because it is often unattainable. Drop a 100 if this video helped you in some way.
I give it 100 because it reminded me, your purpose. I want to get up every day. I want to share Nikken every day. So it's because I feel good about all of that. And then when it comes to Kaizen, I have to say this. Back in the 80s, when I was in nursing, Kaizen was introduced to America. It was actually Americans that took it to Japan, but Japan embraced it and then brought it back. And in healthcare, we were all into the quality, if you would, and Kaizen was all part of that. So there's so much that resonates with me with all of this. And I love the idea. And what I think about this is that these little techniques might just change that mindset for you, just give you a little bit of a twist. And the other thing is change your environment. If I change where I do something or I change something in my home, it's like a feng shui sort of thing, your energy changes. So I say go out there with confidence and develop these small habits for physical vitality and for feeling empowered, and enjoy.
Barb, thank you so much. I loved all the tips that you shared. I find that in my own life, if I want to change how I'm feeling emotionally, often just standing up, walking, going outside can change how I'm feeling and how my body is feeling. Thank you so much, Barb, for sharing those with us.
Thank you. I enjoyed it.
Really appreciate you. We do have an exciting incentive to share with you today. All month long, yesterday was Valentine's Day. We've been focusing on this idea of self-love and self-care, and we've got something that's really amazing that is starting tomorrow. Sweet Dreams with Kenko Nature Rest. So this is a product that focuses on one of those tiny little aspects, one of those small habits, which is so important, which is sleep. And these products absolutely help someone to experience a better restful night's sleep. We all know how crucial that is. So the Kenko Nature Rest Fit and our Kenko Nature Rest Cozy are going to be on special for the rest of this month. We do spend more than a third of our lives resting and sleeping, but that doesn't mean we're getting energized and rejuvenated. Restful sleep is challenging, but Nikken is a pioneer in sleep technology, and the Kenko Nature Rest Fit and Cozy Throw are a wonderful solution for you. So if you have not heard about these products before, speak with the person who invited you to participate in today's Empowered Living. You definitely will learn about an exciting opportunity to really improve your sleep through this new habit. We want to invite to the stage now to help us connect with something that is crucially important to living a happy, fulfilled life, and that is the connection to family. So we want to ask to join Kimball Sargent and Jeff Avery Foy. Kimball and Jeff, thanks for joining us today.
Happy to be here.
What are some of the choices that you make? What are those things that you do to strengthen those bonds with family or to make sure that family is always a priority for you? Any ideas for us?
Well, I like keeping in touch with my family and spending time with them. And that's one of the things that we really like about Nikken is that I've got kids that are all over the place and we're able to travel and work from where we are with them. Staying in touch at the end of our lives, the relationships we have are really what's most important to us. And Nikken is a great way to help you do that.
I've met some of your children, and they're very lucky to have had the two of you then and now in their lives. Are there any traditions that you have as a family? I remember in my family, it's like everybody had to line up on the staircase on Christmas Day from youngest to oldest, and youngest got to run down first. And traditions are fun. What are some of those traditions you have in your family that keep everybody together?
Well, it started out at Thanksgiving of everyone having to go around and say something they were thankful for. And when they were little, they were really very obstinate, not wanting to do that. And now it's something that we like to do when we get together a lot, because I think that when you get into an attitude of gratitude, everything in life is better.
Kimball, thank you. Have you found within your family that acts of service between family members or offering forgiveness when there has been challenging or difficult times, how has that impacted your family?
Well, it makes a huge difference. And I know that, why don't you speak to that, Jeff? Because you went through that with your brother last year. It got you all closer.
Yeah. I just embraced where he was and what his views were, and we decided it was okay to disagree on things, but we would, no matter what, we would just continue to love each other and wish the best for each.
Yeah, I ran into these two little kids the other day. It's two brothers, 10 and 12, and we were having a conversation and their parents were sitting there and I said, you may not recognize this now, but when the two of you are in your 20s, you're going to be best friends. You're going to be best friends and you're going to rely on each other and just remember that. And the parents were I shared that because that was the case in my family with a younger brother. But being able to forgive, being able to move on, being able to, and this I think is the key, Jeff, is love, to express love and to use that as the focus for bonding people together. Any final messages about the importance of family that you want to share with us?
What if your family is really everything? And one of the really cool things about Nikken is you get an additional family. You know, we on Monday will have been with Nikken for 19 years. And we have so many friends that have become family to us that we just really enjoy. I mean, one of the greatest things about Nikken really is the community and the support and the care for each other that we have.
What I would say to that is, in every family there are everybody has a job and everybody doesn't have the same job. And, just like with Nick and Kimball tends to be the face of our business, but she couldn't do that if I weren't doing some of the other things behind the scenes that nobody ever sees.
Absolutely. It's all about teamwork.
Well, Kimball and Jeff, thank you for sharing. I want to bring somebody else in to join us. This is someone who has gone to the silver rank. This is a rank within leadership in Nikken. And Tracy, how have you enjoyed getting to know Kimball and Jeff and maybe becoming part of their Nikken family group? What has that been like for you?
Oh, I am most definitely part of their family. Inevitably, if I'm having a bad day or not feeling well, I guarantee you that Kimball is going to reach out to me and provide that, hey, that just that kind of support and care, and or let me bring you some immunity. And just in general, just being a dear friend and a colleague now in Nikken. So very exciting.
Yeah, one of the most amazing things about Nikken is everyone receives the invitation to be part of a family that is global, a family that's loving, a family that cares about each other. And in addition to being a business, it really is an amazing family. Any next steps you see for yourself as you learn and grow as part of Nikken, Tracy?
Well, and I'm doing the same thing with my friends that I'm introducing to the products and the business, just continuing to reach out to them, check on them. Hey, how you doing? Oh, okay. Well, next time I see you, I'll bring this, or dropping things off to people. So I'm paying it forward, I guess you'd call it, with the those that I love and care about as well. So.
Tracy, thank you. And thank you, Kimball and Jeff. It's really amazing. They're these tiny droplets that we drop into a pool and they expand and they expand and they expand. So thank you both for being with us today. Thanks, Jeff and Kimball. Thanks, Tracy. Uh, we have a recorded video of two of our team ambassador members who could not be with us. You're going to see quite quickly where they are. There's a little lag in the video, so I apologize. But when you notice those little lags that happen in the video, just know that the signal is coming from a long, long ways away. So let's go ahead and join Ron and Pam Barnes, and they're going to talk to us about the importance of finances and how important Nikken has been in making sure that they make good choices when it comes to financial matters. So let's join Ron and Pam Barnes. Today we are with Ron and Pam Barnes, and they obviously are not at home. They're on a cruise, which is great evidence that you can do this business anywhere. But what are the choices that you've made in your lives, financial choices that have given you the freedom to live the life you want to live?
Yeah, Jeff, I think those financial choices have been saving and planning, but always planning and then helping others. I think Pam and I, our entire lives, have had a focus of serving clients, serving patients, and now working with that we have a blessing to work with Nikken. But as we've done that and we've had financial blessings to us, we have saved and set back and planned ahead. And so it's all about not just planning for today, but planning for tomorrow as well. And I think that's what's helped us have a lot of the freedom that we have today.
So
Well, I had no idea when Nikken found me, or I found Nikken, because I was out searching to try to find something that would help my body, because as a dental hygienist, my body was failing me. And I didn't know. I turned to stronger prayer, and wow, 2 weeks later after that, I walked into actually what we used to call a wellness preview for dental hygienists. And it was, I just said, this could be it. This could be it. And so what I was looking for is, I knew because 8 years in my career, they were telling me, give it up, give it up. And I didn't want to give it up because that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to help people have a confident outlook for themselves. And so I thought this could be the answer, not knowing what Nikken evolved to, which has been just thrilling. But I always thought I need to do something that, one, I don't have to physically be there to make money. Number two, I can get out and not be tied to this dental chair, even though I did love my profession. And Nikken's done that. I can take time whenever. I still do hygiene 48 years later. So 40 years later, and thanks to Nikken, and it's perfect. It's a perfect life. I mean, at the offices I work in, they said, we want your life. And that makes me feel good. That gives me joy.
So, what are some of the daily habits that you have with your Nikken business? You're multi-channel, you've got different things you do in life, but particularly with your Nikken business, what are some of the small daily habits that you do nearly every day to create success?
You want me to go first?
Yeah.
Number one, you need to contact or touch somebody every day, at least one, but talk to somebody, share with somebody, reach out to somebody every day. And I think that's critical. And then the other thing that, and I'll let Pam speak more, but we're always plugged into other people. We're talking about having a mentor, and you need one, but networking with other consultants, other people that are successful is great. And I would say most days of the week, we're connected to somebody on a Zoom gaining from that.
Yes, absolutely. I guess I'm lucky or unlucky, because when I wake up in the morning, there's people that pop into my head quickly. And I tell you what, by 9 o'clock, they've had a text from me. Okay. And it might just be, hey, you came into my head this morning. How are you? But something to keep the connection going, because I like to educate people and see how they're doing and have interest. And so that is the one thing that I always do. And I always read a little bit in my devotionals, and then also into a business book, where I used to always read dental books and things like that, but I haven't for years. And I've gained so much information from doing that. Even if you read one page, you've learned something more than you knew before that.
Yeah, every day we look at our gratitudes, but she's not kidding when she wakes up thinking that. Go back one, please.
Well, Pam, Ron, thank you for joining us today. We know you're on a cruise. Can you maybe back up a little bit and show us all the beautiful scenery behind you? That's such a beautiful blue sky.
Can you see the beautiful background there, Jeff?
Yep, we're in Miami right now. So we're on an NCL ship, but there is another ship right behind us that's getting ready to disembark as well. So we have our Nikken things with us. Okay. I have pink collagen samples with me. You never know who you're going to meet.
I guarantee you we'll share with at least one person every day on this cruise. But, we try to be good stewards with what we have and try to bless others.
Yeah. I've done that way in my hygiene practice. I think that's why they still want me to work. My friends don't want me to retire from that. But my number one, I'm not a dental hygienist anymore. Okay. I'm a wellness educator, and that's what I want to offer to people. And they're more and more, they're ready to listen.
Hey, we need a Nikken cruise, everybody.
Thank you, Pam and Ron.
Thank you, Jeff.
Your cruise and enjoy doing business while you're away from home. But thank you both. Trust me, they keep sending me pictures via WhatsApp of their cruise, and they're having the time of their lives. So that's fantastic. To kind of wrap up our presentation, our invitation today, I'm going to introduce you to someone who I deeply respect. This is someone who is very, very connected to Nikken and to this loving family that we have around the world. He's going to share with us a little bit about why you might want to respond to the invitation to this idea of really being your best, feeling good every day, of doing things actively each and every day, to make sure that your life is exactly what it needs to be. So I'm going to invite to the stage one of our Royal Diamonds, Mike DiMuccio. Mike, are you there?
Yes, I am. And thank you for having me on today. And welcome to everyone who's listening and all the presenters thus far. I am always thrilled to present Nikken. This is my 33rd year. I think I said 34 in the last presentation, but it's actually 33. I think time is just flying when you're having fun, right? And what I'd like to do is share perhaps a few ideas with you about what it is that I'm so fascinated by still after 33 years, and why so many people are turning their attention to Nikken at this time, because it really is an incredible time to be involved with Nikken. I hope so far you've gotten an impression as to why we are so strong on the idea of empowered living, the idea of being able to live a life to the fullest. And with Nikken, that could begin really easily with just making a click. Shopping on a Nikken shopping cart exposes someone to a variety of products that come together in a very, very unique approach to wellness. And I think if you're looking at that from a consumer's point of view, it's really important that you have a reliable brand that you turn to when it comes to your wellness needs, especially as the population become more and more adept at the idea of taking care of themselves and living an empowered life. And if you're really like some of us who want more to life than just a better health, but maybe better prosperity, then perhaps turning your attention to the wellness business is where you'll get the full impact of what Nikken has to offer. As you can see from these people, it's a very exciting proposition, and it certainly is. Consider all the points here on this list. If you or somebody you know is looking for flexibility in terms of your work schedule, your work-life balance, being able to work from home, have tremendously high income potential, minimal, if at all, risk, continuous learning, which is one of the things that I love the most about being involved with Nikken, is it's the ongoing development program, such as the Humans Being More program led by Jeff Isom. Building a team. I never thought of myself as a team player, but it's actually when I have the most fun is working with other people. No prior experience needed. I had none coming into this. I was not an entrepreneur. I was not looking to be an entrepreneur, but lo and behold, here I am 33 years later, loving every minute of it. And you will develop these entrepreneurial skills as you go. There's help with that as well in terms of our educational system. We have an opportunity to travel. I have traveled the world over. And I know the younger generation is particularly interested in travel as part of their ability to actually work. So Nikken integrates that into all of our activities. And if you're looking for something to be passionate about, you can definitely be passionate about helping other people in this way, whether you're a wellness seeker or you're an enthusiast of wellness or an entrepreneur. However you decide to join the Nikken Global Wellness community, it's a community of like-minded people, and there's nothing better than being associated with people who aspire to the same goals and values that you do. So our philosophy, which was born out of Japan in 1975, is really what you've been hearing about and what drives all behavior of Nikken, how Nikken does business, how we as consultants do business. We're driven by purpose, and the purpose is to achieve balance. The idea is growth in each of these key areas of our life, but in a balanced way so that we experience abundance and fullness and joy in the process. That's what we mean by humans being more. So again, whether you're going to be a Nikken wellness seeker or whether you are a seeker and you're looking to connect to nature and you're looking to connect to empowered living, Nikken is the one-stop solution for that as a consumer. There's no obligation. Just go ahead and click shopping, and the person who invited you to this call or this playback will give you the link that you can do that with. However, if you are an enthusiast and you like discounts, I recommend maybe you consider becoming a Nikken Wellness consultant. You can upgrade your customer account for as low as $39.95, and now you're a Nikken consultant. And people really do appreciate the privilege of that with all the discounts and benefits that are associated. But if you're somebody like me who really, really wants to make a difference, help build the Nikken community, expand our community. You know, what was driving me at the beginning was income. I was looking for income. I wanted to make a big impact in the world, but I also wanted to have fun doing it. So I found all these ingredients here. And as I quote here, connecting back to nature and creating a natural economy is not a hope, but a mandate for a happy, healthy, and abundant life. Nikken and its global wellness community is a proven means for achieving a life in balance. And I can honestly attest to that after 33 years. So let's talk a little bit about the finances and how we can establish some healthy finances. A lot of people are looking to bridge their current income with something else so that they can actually live the lifestyle that they're seeking. And there are three income models really available when someone joins Nikken. And it's not one shoe fits all. You can pick what works for you best. The retail model, which is the most obvious, is when someone's seeking a little bit of extra income, maybe make a car payment or two and on a monthly basis. And this is someone who really focuses their attention on the products. So if you love the products, you want to share the products, you share your Nikken website, your personal webpage that you get with your enrollment. And now somebody has an opportunity to go shop on your shopping cart. And wow, talk about amazing, up to 30% profit. And that's paid weekly. So if you're looking for an immediate supplement to cash or cash flow, this is a great way to get somebody started. However, I was looking for more, and you may be too. The small business model is a little bit more interesting because now we're talking not only about the products, but the opportunity that's associated with Nikken. And in this case, Nikken has an incredible We Accelerate bonus that kicks in and allows you to earn up to 40% on the activity of the people you personally enroll as consultants. That's very lucrative. In fact, in the industry, it's probably the highest I've ever seen. So what a great combination, a 1-2 punch. Share the product, share the opportunity, and you have the potential to earn 30% on the products, up to 40% bonuses on the activity of people who enroll as a consultant. Very, very amazing. And that's immediate. However, if you're looking for a long-term opportunity, something that can really fill the gap, which can lead to an income stream that is supplemental and ongoing, this is the one that I love, the network marketing model. This is for people who learn a little bit more about how our system works. This call is an example of plugging into the system, and we can earn up to 6% of the volume generated by our entire organization up to 6 generations of organization. And as that organization grows, that active wellness community grows, you can earn a recurring income. People participate in these products for decades, myself included. I have customers that are with Nikken as long as I've been with Nikken, and that's pretty astounding. Now, why I love the network marketing model the most, it's because it's potential. And it's not just you, it's the potential of the idea. For instance, an apple. We pretty much know how many seeds there are in an apple. But what we don't know is how many apples there are in a seed. And every time you introduce Nikken to someone, that person's like a seed. That seed could be planted, and suddenly what you have is an orchard. You could have an orchard of apples. That's an organization of people, an expanding organization of people that you can share and participate in the profits of. And to help you learn how to do all of this, we do it together. Not a single person who enrolls in Nikken is left alone. That's unless it's your choice, and I don't recommend that at all. Our business is one of helping people and leveraging each other, like this call. You know, there's some amazing people with great stories, and we have these calls weekly that you can participate in and share Nikken information with people you want to learn about this. So you're going to grow your business by working with others. Now, let's just give you an example of the business that's come to pass so far. In the first 35 years, Nikken is celebrating 35 years this year in 2024, the end of 2024, in North America. And I was a big part of those first 35 years, as were many of the people on the call. And so I love this graph because it really tells the story. In the last 35 years, we've penetrated about 2 million homes in North America, which are 160 million in total so far. And that's a growing number, by the way. That's about 1.25% market penetration. Not very much at all. And yet, look at the volume that's been generated, over $4 billion in sales, and almost half of that's been paid out by way of commissions to the people who helped make that happen. And who are those people? Well, here it is. The millennials are just kind of new to the scene, Gen X as well. But the boomers, 87% of them have been responsible for most of this activity because where were they at in life over the last 30, 35 years? They were at a certain point where these issues were becoming quite serious in their life, focal points. And who is now at that point? Well, it's the Gen X population who's in their 44 to 59-year age group, and then the millennials coming on right behind them. This is where people start to explore alternatives in their life where their health is concerned and where their income is concerned. So what's going to happen in the next few years? What happens when we hit 5% market penetration or 15% market penetration? What's the business that represents? And remember, almost half of that is paid out by way of commission. So there's a huge opportunity, a massive opportunity here, and a long-term opportunity here for someone who's really looking for something. They say, the opportunity of a lifetime is only as good as the lifetime of the opportunity. And I think with a 35-year track record in North America, 50 years in the world, Nikken has demonstrated that it is here to stay. And all we've got is room to go up. If you're one of those people who want to be really on the fast track, we're looking for you, and we have a program for you. It's called Mining for Diamonds. We're looking for those diamonds, and if you want to be one of them, please just raise your hand, make a lot of noise. We'll certainly reach out. So it's about feeling good every day, right? And that has to do with being on purpose, living a purposeful life, and knowing that the things that you're doing on a daily basis, and I mean a daily basis, are leading you in the right direction where your health and well-being is concerned in all of these 5 key areas: body, mind, family, society, and finances. That's why Nikken is here. It's here to empower you. That's why we believe in empowered living. Back to you, Jeff.
Mike, thank you so much for sharing with us today. I just, as everyone was talking about the different products, I went and got mine. And if you want better dental visits, the hygienist, if you want her to tell you good things, my gums have just been spectacular since I've added the pink collagen complex to what I do each and every month. But thank you, Mike, for sharing with us. Just a reminder, this is a place, Nikken is a place where you can create your future. And today we're giving everyone an opportunity at a life cycle plan party. It is happening online and it will be in English by Zoom, but it's today at 10:30 a.m. So in about 45 minutes, we'll be starting. I am going to put the link that you can use into the chat. You can also go to WhatsApp or to Telegram. But there is no cost. And if you've never created a life cycle plan, it is a vision of your future that you use images, words to create. So hopefully we'll see some of you there with us. Just a reminder, some important dates that are coming up this year. In May, as part of our 50 years of celebration, we are having meetings. We are having meetings in home and a live meeting in San Francisco with our team ambassador members. And that will be Saturday, May 17th at 10 a.m. Pacific time, 11:12, 1 p.m. Eastern. So you definitely want to plan on this date, May 17th, 10 a.m. Pacific. A party where people can gather in your home. We're going to be calling it Golden Day, and we'll have global launch sites all over the world for this. New golden product is actually coming and will be launched at that experience. We will have empowered living experiences shared, and there will be Golden Day packs. So this is going to be an exciting opportunity. Also, we are going to Nashville in the fall, and we're going to be experiencing an amazingly beautiful, vibrant city. Every kind of music, every kind of food you might want to experience is in Nashville. And we will be there for our live 50th anniversary celebration, inviting everyone across North America to join us September 19th and 20th. That is a Friday and a Saturday. And we're super excited as everything turns to gold. Literally, everything is turning to gold in this 50th anniversary, 50 years of Nikken. I'm going to be bring back to the stage for one final time at our Empowered Living, our CEO and President, Luis Kasuga. Luis, we're happy to have you with us again. Luis, your mute is on.
We are practicing this every time, and always we have these issues with the mute. Sorry. Well, thank you, Jeff, and thank you, everyone. Your stories are always inspiring. And I want to share this. The Nikken story is the result of the story of thousands of people who are woven together in 50 years of positive impact on society and the environment. The secret to Nikken's growth is not only the products that work, it is the wellness enthusiasts, as Mike says, who choose to make Nikken a source of income by distributing the products in different volume levels. Nikken is the place where hope, happiness, and joy thrive. And with this, we want to invite all of you to participate and have fun with us. Because in this process, to thrive, we work together. As you can see in our logo, there are two people that are working together and success together. So that's what we call humans being more. Humans being more is not a human model, is a lifestyle that you choose for yourself and bring this concept of humans being more for you. And with this, I want to end this meeting today with this, with a quote that Mr. Masuda always share with us. You are replaceable because you are you. You are important for us and for your family. Thank you very much for being with us today.
Luis, thank you so much. I'm going to bring everybody back to the stage for one final time. And we do appreciate the work and effort that our our team ambassador put in today. And each and every one of you are an important part of what we are growing, what we are creating here as part of Nikken. So again, thank you for joining us, everyone. We really do appreciate you looking into this invitation to join us and to be part of the Nikken family. If you are going to be part of our life cycle plan party, that's going to begin in about 38 minutes. You can use the link that's in the chat to open now for you, or you can find the links in WhatsApp or Telegram. So thank you, everybody, for being with us today. Thank you for learning about how you truly can create an empowered life. Thank you, Senor Kasuga, Mr. Kasuga.
Thank you, everyone.
Luis speaks 4 languages, English, Spanish, Japanese. I can only do 2. So Luis, I'm going to try to catch up. I'm going to try and catch up. Thank you, everyone, again. Have a great day, everybody.
Bye.
Thank you.